Melissa, have you always done bridal?
Yes. I did bridal before I did.
You said what?
Like I did makeup before I did hair. Like I did all of this. They would go. I did a lot of Punjabi and Hindu weddings on the side because I worked in assisted living. So there was a heavier Middle Eastern like employment there.
Okay.
And so they would get married and they'd have me do their hair and makeup.
I love that.
One of them was a 3-day thing. Girl,
a 3-day wedding?
I used to be 350 pounds, and I'm on my feet for like 15 hours for 3 days. I thought I will never forget that wedding.
She said, girl, I lost 20 pounds.
That's how I felt at KC Fashion Week.
No, I gained heck of weight because the moms feed you. And they just never stop.
I was trying to just
like positive. God, you need to eat. Like,
girl. That's cool though. I love learning about other people's cultures.
it was even, it was not splotchy, it was too holy moly. So your skin tone. You know, I think we're doing good. There's not lines, you're not looking yellow or red.
Okay.
One thing that I do like to do, show me your dress one more time. I have a body bronzer. And so it's just like a little bit of a shimmer that close you like from the main part. So in photos, it's just like a highlighter like this, but through here. So in photos, it's just like okay. So in your
Man or woman? Okay. She gives you the option. Man or woman.
So really, we just kind of.
I like how you're explaining the song. She gives you the option.
Yep. It's a man or woman. Bless Lizzo for giving us the option.
That's on my face, but no.
Thanks, Lizzo.
I love it. And so then with that, I would say.
I heard this song on TikTok for the first time. It was like a song that everybody was doing videos to when it first came out.
Like curl there, same on this side. Are you wearing any drop earrings or anything like that?
I'm actually excited. I was really excited.
I would say with that dress, drop earrings, and you're doing a veil.
Yes.
When you take your veil out, do you have like jewels or something you're gonna have in your hair to make it like, hey, I'm still the bride? Even just like some really cute like leaves.
Hey, Sean. Speak of the devil. No, I'm just playing. Come on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Still singing me.
Why would I not?
Well,
You thought you were getting fired?
yeah, I thought so.
I'm not opposed to.
The one I found that's such a good thing.
It's like these other days still working.
Yeah, I know, but I think
I knew that it wasn't your breaker because it's not them, so I knew it was not them.
I can't believe it, man. A meeting's never gone that long. I thought I was for sure safe. Like, I think started at 2:30. My God, my phone, fine.
It's always when we think we're good that we're not.
I know. So this is gonna be like the easiest cut video all week.
The side cut.
Literally not even the sides. Like, okay, like I kind of like the sides how it is right now. I know it's messy, but I want it like longer anyway, right? So I really just kind of like make it look like I wanted it to look. So like down here, just beside them, and literally like below the ear. If you could kind of like fade it out to that.
So you want the second cut?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. If you could fade it, that'd be
I have a
great.
picture of me. You say fade.
Everything's adjustable.
You're trying to. Do you want this not touching your lips?
Yeah, I want it.
Close your eyes just
And
real
you
quick.
don't. So you want to taper?
Yeah, taper that, and like low taper that, like fade it out to like you can't even touch this. Like even back here.
So leave that.
Yeah, leave this. It's short.
Man,
No,
this
this is too short.
circulation's like,
What? Yeah, no.
It's Bruno Mars.
Okay, I'm just
and I'm not mad about it.
Easy as in like.
Look, I thought I was gonna be the only one here today. That's why I put it on. And I was like, oh no.
Because it's not like the.
I hope everybody likes it because this is what we're listening to for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Because usually, you go up here, all the way to here, and tighten it up. That's fine. See, like actually, you know what? Yeah. When I texted you that last time, so see kind of how like it's like flaring out kind of. I kind of like that more. And that last time I told you like go straight up, so it's the same thing. I get that, but if you kind of I literally just want like the lower parts.
Okay,
You know,
I got
tape
you.
it short.
And do that in the back too.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How's your weekend?
It was cool.
I'm shocked you guys are open today.
I mean, yeah, we all can come in whenever we want to. You know? We don't have like a set schedule. So I wasn't gonna come in today, but you and then one of my friends from church wanted their hair done. So I said, "Yeah, I'll come in." So I'll be here till 3 o'clock today.
Short.
Yeah. My kids are like, "Can we go to the park?" I'm like, "It just rained yesterday. I don't know. It's probably still wet at the park. I don't want to do all that." Exactly. What's something I'm trying to avoid, but they might talk me into it. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna cook something fun. Because I want steak, but I did not marinate anything last night. So I'm like,
What do you marinate? What do you marinate in?
I always mix a whole bunch of different things, so I just go down the sauce aisle and just look at stuff. I'm like, oh, this sounds good. This sounds good. Always something with garlic in it. Always.
And then you just leave it like what?
Overnight in a container. Yeah, I'll put it in like a container in the refrigerator overnight.
I start doing that. I don't do that with beef.
You know?
Uh-uh.
It's so much better when you marinate it.
I bet.
Yeah.
What are you marinating?
Steak. I was saying I wanted steak, but I didn't marinate any, so I don't want to make it because I don't want to dry.
I don't ever marinate steak, but I gotta start doing
Why
that.
don't you marinate?
I don't know. Never thought of it. Chicken is always
I've
like,
never marinated steak in my
I
life.
do, or
It
at
makes
least
it so
season
tender.
it. I'll season it and let it sit for 24 hours with seasoning on it.
That's still
You can do
basically
like a salt
marinating it because the
seasoning.
salt will soften
Yeah,
it.
it gives it flavor.
Yeah, it makes the flavor go all the way through.
Where not everybody likes like a wet marinade on their steak, which is understandable, but you gotta do this.
I'm like, if you're eating it and I'm cooking it, you're gonna eat it how I make it. I don't care what you like.
But also, if it's good.
You don't tell me how to prepare it, like, you know? You either like it or you don't, but don't tell me how to prepare it. Because you can be the one cooking it if that's the case. You can definitely come in the kitchen.
Your kids ever help you out?
I don't like for them to.
Oh,
They
okay.
definitely, they want to, but it's like, it makes it take longer.
Get it away.
And it becomes a teaching thing rather than help. Which is, I mean, I teach them a lot, so it's fine. But it's like, if I'm trying to cook a big meal, I don't want to be sitting here teaching you because then it's going to take twice as long.
And it makes such a mess.
It does. It does. But
Cooking alone makes sense in that.
But it is quality time and they love it. So it's not like it's like a problem. It's just when I'm in a rush, I don't want to be teaching them. So yeah. Sometimes they help. I've let them help me with a few things.
Quote unquote help.
They do their version of help. But I mean, they don't learn unless you teach them. So yeah, I'm not against it. It's just sometimes.
My mom kicked me out of the kitchen. She said, "Get out of my way. Like I've got shit to do."
My dad used to do that to
My
me
grandma
too.
did that same thing. Yeah.
But my grandma actually taught me though. That's how I learned how to cook. My grandma Rosemary taught me. Yes. Because my dad, he was so mean. He was a chef. And
Well,
he's
that's
so
different though.
get out of my kitchen. You're messing. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, how am I going to learn if you're screaming at me?
You probably used to sit at work and then also no one wants to do work when they get home.
True. That's exactly what it was. He worked for a local theater called Crown Uptown, and he was like the chef for the theater. And then he worked at a couple restaurants too. And he would scream every time I had to go in the kitchen. So I had to learn how to cook by going to my grandma's house.
Could have been better.
My grandma was a chef too. That's how my dad was. My grandma worked ever since elementary. And my dad started working when he was 10 as well. So.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
My grandma was a sharecropper. And then she started to like watch people's kids, and then she was a chef.
Like what?
Kind of went from there. She started.
But you know, right? But like, what do you
Oh wow,
think?
so
She's like,
she's
you want something like this? I said, okay.
She started having
What
kids
does
in
she want?
elementary. So.
Like
You're kidding.
lighter money piece,
Okay.
but not like full on.
Back in the day, my grandma did the same thing. She was
Okay.
Like a
she was like 13.
Oh, I love that.
I don't even know how old my grandma was, but I know it wasn't a teen after.
You have to like bleach those pieces, don't you?
It was not. She was not a teenager. She was a single mom of 6. she was working like 3 jobs, and all of her kids started working before middle school. She owned her house. My grandma, that's one thing she did. She made sure that she owned her house, and she kept it in the family her whole life. After she passed away, my uncle sold it. Because he was the only person keeping up with it, and he was renting it out to people and stuff. Yeah, so he wound up selling it.
At least he used, you know, her equity.
Out of all my grandma's kids, only 3 of them were financially responsible, and one of them, he passed away, and then one of them, he still stays there. The other one, she stays in another state, so the only responsible one there is the one who decided to sell it. Yeah, and my dad is not one of the responsible.
Yeah, tell me that. It's not even not so much that my dad's not responsible with it, it's just he's not good with it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be irresponsible though.
That's true.
It's irresponsible to not be good with money.
That's true. It's like you gotta know how to invest, you gotta know how to save something. That's something.
Okay.
You have to do it big.
I couldn't help but think of that for a second. I was like,
Put something
it's worth it.
and don't hurt it.
My dad never taught me that. My dad has like a gambling addiction, and he struggled with drug
Well, that's
addiction and
because I was
alcohol
kind of
addiction. So his money
No, I know
was
you
gone
were.
as soon as he got it.
Well, because we even talked about
He did not teach me anything about money. Life taught me about money.
That's the best thing to know.
She's like, oh, actually we fit our limit. I have to stop right here like this.
So,
You got like figure it out yourself. Right.
I'm still learning every day. I use my dad as an example of what not to do, to be honest.
But I did say I
So
was like $200.
that's such a good thing to do.
Every time I get money, I'm like, what would my dad do with it?
It's
That's what
like
I'm
the
not.
opposite of that. Yeah, exactly. I know. That's such a good. That's a good.
What I think I'm gonna do is more color. So like the partials.
So it's like you could have gone the other way too. You could have said, well,
150 or
my
something.
dad's
Not even.
place, so I have.
That's like 100.
Yeah,
And
there's a
then
lot of people
I'm
like
gonna
that.
A lot of
just
people
the
like that.
packets of like the
And
bleaching
that's like.
stuff, not the bleach, but the removers. No, it's just
So they spend money as soon as they do.
and then we're
I can't see in the
gonna
future, so I don't really
So
fault
that's
them.
still giving you underneath $200.
Yeah.
But I'm still being able to pay
If
for
they
it.
had the
Yep,
basic.
I'm down for whatever you
I'm like a
whatever you
cheerful
gotta do.
giver, so when I get my money, I wind up like
Yes,
helping.
ma'am. And that-
I take care of what I need to take care of first, and I put money in savings, and I help
So
people.
what I'm doing
My bills are
right
paid.
now
I help
is
people.
I'm
Like,
doing
I
such a
don't like
tight
covet all my money. Like I'm never
So
gonna help
it's
anyone.
really
There's a
like,
lot of
like
people out
as
there who are
it
financially
grows, it's
irresponsible
gonna
who
be a
make
lot
more
more
money than me and
like
still need
and it's
money.
like
Yeah, yeah.
chunky, because if I were to like do it any other way, like you're gonna see a lot of that once.
Well, I mean, it makes you feel good too.
Yeah, it's that.
Sometimes I'll be at the grocery store and somebody like you can tell that they're like trying to rub pennies together, and I've done that so many times. So like I'll just grab
So
my
the
card and
CPR
just
that
like,
you did,
and they'll be like, oh my gosh, are
is
you
that,
serious?
like,
Yes,
bleached at
and
all?
I don't need your
Or
phone
is it-
number.
it's
Like we
literally
don't
just
need to
lifting
connect.
up
I don't
whatever
need
color
you to
I
pay me
have?
back.
It's
I'm just
like
doing
the
this.
softest.
I do that a lot.
Okay.
Like it's
Yeah, even
it's
at
like
the
a
gas
liver like
station.
bleaching.
Right.
I've
But
been
it's
there
not
so
as
many
hard.
times.
Yeah,
So
But
now
also
that I
not
You
as
recognize how it feels, how it looks.
So like if we were to use a developer,
then
that's
you
how
also know how
quick
people are
and how
looking at you
fast.
behind doing stuff, you know?
You can use like
Having to split
by
stuff up on
itself
3
with
cards
water,
and
and
then you
also
have like I've done that. So I
Right.
understand
It's
when
like
I
the
see somebody
lightest
doing
amount
that,
of
if I can do
movements.
that.
Easy. But if you're doing, it's a lot like the CPR. But the CPR is meant for
I'm trying to think
specific,
recently when
like,
I
if you have a specific kind of addict,
Maybe
it's trying to
overdue.
target that. So like it helps
I
when
maybe
you
overdue.
create
I can't remember
and things like
the
that.
last time.
So you get just the natural tone
I do that a lot. I remember this
Right.
recently,
But if I were to
was
use it over like what I have right
saw
now,
her, like,
it wouldn't really do much because there's not a lot of color or anything to remove.
She looked really sad. Like she got on the phone with somebody and was like, can you please just send it? And
But I mean, like, if I put a toner on,
and
and then I put, and then I put CPR on it, it's gonna take the toner. Because toner
And she was like
doesn't
thinking I
last
was gonna
forever,
maybe
but it
ask her
helps
for
remove
something.
a lot of
She
the
was just standing there and I was like,
oil
no,
you
God
have
bless
in
you.
your
And I just walked off.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't.
we don't
Like,
need to
let's say
exchange like
I
numbers, names, none of that.
do
Like I don't want you to look for me and try to
your
pay me back.
highlight,
None of that.
and there's
I
a
just
blue
gave it to
spot,
you. Just
but I put a blue kind of based color in it. It's not
Yeah.
blue specifically, but it has a blue base. What it's gonna do is it's gonna target that color and neutralize it. So
When God
orange,
told me
but
to
now
make
it's like
it,
a some sort of blonde or brown.
it's never a me thing. It's never like you gotta find myself.
And toners are just
too somebody else.
So then, question, this has never made sense to me. When people do coils,
Good.
you did this one like
Well, that's because you're in
Probably 30
touch too.
minutes,
You're in touch with
Or
God. So
a couple, you know,
hear
like
that.
it was
So
a bit ago.
everyone's got that
But
supposedly,
most
right?
of the
Like,
time,
if you're,
stylists take them off all
you know,
at the
sitting
same
all
time.
day or whatever, like
You don't have
giving
to.
into shit. giving
Some
into
stylists,
it,
it depends on
giving
how
into
fast
stuff
you
or
work.
whatever.
So for me, like once I get done with this,
That's
I'm
really
gonna
what
do.
the
I'm
problem's
supposed to do the
sitting.
underneath,
It's
but
not
I'm gonna
about
check
blonde.
this side, and if it's the level of blonde I want it to be, I start
I don't
pulling
think anyone knows
so
for
that it's
sure,
not over processing.
for
But
sure,
you'll
we
just
could
pull,
say
like, these
for a fact,
ones.
like, when you're in
I'll pull
touch,
the ones
you're
And
that
like
are.
leave these that you just did or whatever.
What I'll do is if the blonde is where it needs to be, I pull it. If it's not, I don't touch it.
You gotta be a willing.
So like I
person.
did all this side and then I did this side and now I'm going for it.
And I'm a willing.
Okay.
But
Why
like
do stylists do that though? Like they'll do one side and then like 30 minutes later they're done with all the highlights and then they'll pull them all at the same time.
not all stylists do that, but some stylists do. But you can change your developer as you go. So like
something, yeah.
I'm right now
something
using
like
total,
total.
which is pretty
Yeah,
like
it's a message.
really good.
It's literally
It's
a message. Hey,
a
you're not
quick
doing something
lift,
you're
but
supposed
it's
to
a
be
very
doing.
if I were to use 30 or 40,
Or
I like
whatever,
the
yeah,
press.
exactly.
And but some people will start with 20, and then on the other side, because they like this is already processed, they want this to be done quicker, so they'll add a higher developer. But it's not going to fry your hair off. It's just we're paying attention to what we're using, and then she can pull all of it off.
That makes sense. Okay, because I was curious. I was like, every single time I've gotten my hair done, they take the foils off all at the same time, and that doesn't make sense to me. Because watching Brad Mondo, he's like, leave it in for the same amount of time, you know. But that makes sense.
That's badass. Yeah, it's never for nothing. I said it's never for nothing. You know, it's always, there's always a reason.
You gotta show me that. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see that. I have no idea.
Be a perfect person, like, you know, God knows your question. You gotta ask him.
But see, that's what I don't like about the church. The church tries to tell you like, oh, you gotta be perfect, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
And so everything
You gotta
sounds
be great.
different.
Yeah, which church? That's right.
Like everyone uses their own stuff. I actually have a photo line that nobody uses, which is really nice. And I actually switch between bleaches and liners and stuff because not everyone needs the same types of bleach and not everyone needs the same type of liner. So, which is the same thing, literally. But for like you, because you're already so rich, I'm gonna use a charcoal lighter that's gonna help lift it without making anything orange. It's a weird chemical thing that like with the charcoal, it's not gonna make it too.
Somebody has to come and say, what's up, we will all be damned to heaven, we're not.
Yeah.
But there's a blue lighter that I use too, so like let's say your hair is dark. I'll use that blue lighter on dark hair so that it'll tone it while it's bleaching, and I can see what the difference is. And even this, because this is a lighter one, it looks almost like whitish. I can see it easier than I would with blue, but you have to train yourself to see, okay, like is this bright enough for me to wash it?
How can you explain how I'm supposed to live when I've been teaching people the opposite? It's like, dude, how do you tell me that this is not right when I'm literally teaching you? That's why they want
I said it was fine.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't get this section. It's like when I have to part it, that's what's really hard. But then the second one, I did.
And it's hard for them to face themselves, so they just attack him. Yeah.
That's a testament to all of us.
Yep.
Because how do people feel whenever they feel conditioned? They immediately are mad at whoever it is.
Exactly. Exactly. Go attack them. Yeah.
And they want to be mad at everybody that they're with.
Put themselves. Yeah.
When you feel convicted, that's the best time to take. That's the best time to get on your face and figure out how to do things. Yeah, we all want to get mad at everything that we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you painted off it?
Oh yeah, I painted it.
know.
My grandpa helped me.
Right. Exactly.
But
Their
that's
trauma
like,
could be-
if you don't mind me, even
Yeah.
if you don't share.
But it's easy to be mad at something tangible because
Like,
God's
you
not
guys have you
tangible.
made back and
they'd rather be mad
just
at
spend it on a podcast?
Tenfold.
Really?
Tenfold. Like, I own my own business here, and probably every month I bring home about
Change or whatever.
6 or 7 million.
Because who wants to do that, right?
And that's, but like, that's me paying for every product, that's me charging for everything I need to, making 100% of the profits. When I was working at the old salon I was at, I was commissioned, and she said it was 50%, but I don't think she really was.
Let's say somebody like me
So she took out taxes
and starts to speak to people the truth, they're like, well, we need to get her out of here. She's lying to y'all. No, you're lying to them. And you
But
were
now I
okay
have to
with
do
it
my
because
own
they were
taxes.
blind. Now
Yeah.
they're
I
not
have to
blind
do
anymore. Now
my
you want me out of your shirt.
99% of it's in a case.
But I know.
The devil is a liar. The devil knows about it better than us because he was
How
there.
much do you pay
He was
to,
there the whole time.
For what?
So,
like,
you
here?
know, I know it. If I got kicked out of heaven for trying to turn it around,
So my
God, I'd be pissed that I could
booking app, that's where I get a lot of my money. On the weekends, like Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, it doesn't show up till Sunday, but because the days off,
I got kicked out
it
of
won't
heaven.
show up till Sunday.
Yeah, you got kicked out of heaven because you were trying to turn heaven against God.
But I can do a fast payout, but it goes into a different bank account.
Now,
But I've made it that way.
right?
Because it's like my credit card that I use. So I use that till I pay off my credit card.
So I don't get a better chance, but they do. So he is.
But I'm a financial genius.
It's literally like a jealous child.
Because I will put myself so in debt.
Because I read like
it all off.
he turned
within a couple months
you
of
know how
the
like one negative person can say something that spreads like
Like it's stressful,
Yeah.
like when you have fruit
but
based
it's
each other,
very
one
helpful
is
for
right,
all
one
of
is
us for
spread,
you.
right?
Because I can pay all of our bills and our rent within the first 2 weeks of us like in the month.
Things they can tell us what
And
to do.
I don't need any.
We have the same power as him, blah blah blah. He gets to 1/3 of the angels.
That's
and
one of
he
the
gets
best
them
parts
to
about
start
being
trying to,
American.
you know.
The
And
worst
so
part
God
is
has
sometimes
the angels,
Because
the
they're
ones
like,
who aren't turning against him, kick them
how
out.
come you're
So
trading this
2/3 of the
It's
angels
like,
didn't turn
you'll
against
pay
God, 1/3 did.
$50
So there's more in
But like, if
heaven
we charge you
that are
$800, you're
going
like,
with God
it's
than there are that are roaming the earth right now.
like,
So the fallen angels
how's
is
that a
only
rip-off?
1/3 of the angels.
This is a luxury, just like a tattoo.
Right.
So
That is
that's
just
what
one
that's how the devil is attacking you so much. He's not God, so he's not everywhere it out at once. He can't.
I can understand
But since he has 1/3
being like,
they're out here roaming and they go back and tell him.
like I see
So he
the
has a whole bunch of people.
thought
watching him.
process, like your hair grows and goes away, but also at the same time, like don't get your
Demons are
Don't get an expensive hairstyle.
yeah.
You know, like,
The devil wouldn't know nothing
if
about it.
you're
He didn't
doing
have all
that
these
thing
angels
for
out
$8,
there watching
it's
him.
the same amount of time.
Because he
The
can't be
same amount of,
everywhere.
like, they use the same amount of
That's God.
time.
He's not God.
They take their time with artists, just like us. So like, why are we doing this for some
The
bullshit?
rainbow. The rainbow
Because
was God's promise.
you don't
He
feel
turned
like,
that
hey,
into
you know, like, at the end of the day,
everything, literally
with
anything
hair,
positive that God
again,
has.
it is a luxury. You don't need to get your hair done.
Because he wants to be God. Because he can't. He wants to trick people who are gullible enough to believe him, which is amazing.
You don't. That's why it's an $800 service. And minimum for a little tattoo for some people is $150.
Everybody's
I just want to
And look, it's small drops compared to like your hair. Like for me, like for a root touch up, like let's say I'm just doing like a compliment, right? For a root touch up and a haircut, you're paying for my time, you're paying for my skill, you're paying for it to be done right. So I charge $120 for a haircut. Just for a root touch up. But it looks good, you get your hair washed, you get it, you get all the things, you get it styled, like you look really good when you do it.
right.
And so that helps me. You go out there, you're not like,
We're going to come back. But God is separating the wheat from the tares right now.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
give
it's
my mom
basically
a number.
as he's revealing stuff, are you going to believe it?
I don't know what she wants, honestly. I just know like she like she works at my little brother's school and like does like gap program and stuff with them, so it's like the after school and like brings them through school, and so she'll be inside, outside, running around, and she's like the wig just gets so hot. And
No, but
I
the
know,
thing
'cause I
is
was
that they don't tell us
Yeah.
everything
I've been
at
involved
once, right?
like,
It's like
I
they didn't
get
tell us that they were
yeah, I cut
already
all my hair
searching into
like
it,
a
because
couple
they
August
already
ago.
were.
just for
So
funsies.
I feel like they're trying to bring the whole.
It's very empowering as a woman to like,
He's just like
Really?
the first person that they
one, it's not holding you back from anything. Your hair is very much like, it's like an accessory. And when you don't feel like you have to wear it, or when you don't have to do it every day, like you feel so good. You don't have to wash it every day. You look good every day. You just gotta jazz it up every day.
know? So now it's like, dang, we have to slow everything down. Have you ever watched the show Power? Oh my gosh, it's 56 shows.
Oh, I've heard of the show. Yeah, I just never. I don't watch TV.
So I don't want to write it down. So basically what's happening happens in that show.
Because that's what I feel like that's where it's
Give me the money, please. Yep.
It does look like 11 periods. Yeah. But then like here and here.
I didn't really care if that good or not.
Well, I do care. I'm giving you what you asked for.
Yep, and it's perfect.
So it's shorter on the back.
Without compromising what you're doing so that those people don't start correlating. So they have to slow you. They have to make it seem like they don't know how to do
End
it.
up around here.
So I feel like there's a lot that they do with the advertising because some of the public
It's just
everything they run with it. They cannot play with everything because they tell us that they
He
don't
didn't at
necessarily
first, but now he's starting to realize.
I do think that they are looking into other people.
Okay.
I just think he's just the face of it.
Right. Yeah. That for sure. Yeah. Because everyone knew him. Yeah.
And he is sick, and he is one of those that will go as far as they want him to. A lot of people probably just partially hurt. He's beefing.
Yeah.
So they're using him as an example. He said he doesn't know why Diddy's the only person they're looking at. I said I feel like he's just the example.
He's the beginning.
Like they're using him while they're trying to
He's
figure
the
out
little
who else
fish. He's the
comes
one
back.
that they threw.
Total little
Here,
fish.
feed
Yeah.
him and shut him up.
Get him. Yeah. Feed the lions.
Because he's definitely not the only person.
There's
Right.
so many people that are so
It's
much
in
bigger than
politics,
him.
like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
It's in
It came
politics.
out that Hillary, who said that? He said, oh, the people at Jay's party, you mean Hillary?
The emails were saying all that
But you
too.
know when they were talking about the emails, nobody knew what they were talking about.
They mixed it all up. They mixed
They
it
have all
all
the
up.
pedophile cohorts.
We didn't know. Yeah. They have whole award shows where they're talking about pizza, like trying to sell pizza to people at the award show. They were literally throwing it in our face that they sell kids.
I paid
And we didn't know what was going on.
I've even done like
I'm
$120
about to let you look at the back.
like, you know, not that a lot.
And then I'm gonna wash it
That
if you
was
like
like
it.
800 people in the room.
Oh, you don't want to wash?
That's cool.
You like
I
it?
mean, you can watch
By
this.
its jet in the middle of the
Small
night.
hairs everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
You like it? That's what you want?
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
it's blended.
Every time. I don't know. I just hear what you're saying. I just go
I
for
paid
it.
for that because I'm not tax dollars.
Keep doing
I'm
that.
not okay with this.
What you
I
saying?
did not consent.
So they tell us the truth through TV shows. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many TV shows that this stuff has happened in. Yeah. I think we should wash it because it feels like you have a lot of buildup in your hair.
Yeah, sure.
To the first one.
Stay sweet. Don't tell them that they're awful. They're terrible. They're like, no babies. Yeah.
Just the baby strands, like right here.
Well, he just was less enthused.
You would get him stuff with a baby. He's like, dang it.
Anyway, that's enough.
I'm trying to take care of the baby.
It just was cute.
I mean,
My husband got a vasectomy 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Does she have like a big
Well, that's, yeah.
Is that how much I can know? Does that make her?
Break your phone, Melissa.
What?
Break your phone.
I know, it's so.
Like all of
it's
this
so
stuff.
sweet. Also, when you talk about it.
I mean, yes and no, but also like this TikTok live, you really don't have to do anything. You're just
Yeah, my
watching
case
it.
saved me a few times this weekend, actually.
That's kind of what I was, yeah.
But if it hits
It
on the
made,
right
it
spot,
would
it's
really
not
hard knowing it was happening and like me like pocket like right now.
And your
Like
mom.
I didn't notice until right now, but I'm sure you people started to very.
And now everybody
And
knows
it's like, yeah, it's alive.
My screen protector has not been through there.
You're gonna have to watch it again. I mean, yeah, probably. But
It's painful, right?
that was such a stupid question.
It's okay.
You're gonna let me leave with the bleach in my hair?
Yes. Yes, if that's what you want. I mean,
I
I
used to
get
buy those expensive cases, but I'm like, my phone's
Okay, actually, I just wanna leave like
Yeah, I
this.
know.
I'm like, y'all making it sound like.
That's what you want, doesn't mean you
Yeah,
can.
no.
No.
There's been people I've had to say no.
It's not really.
My phone's
Like what?
Like, So some people, they're like, I want to do this, 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 and this. And I'm like, look, your hair is so fucking fried, there's no fucking way I'm touching it.
Yeah.
Like, lots of love.
I know, that's why when you were texting me and you're like, you say your hair is fried, question mark? I was like, no. It's good. It's not that. Please get your hair.
Have you heard of people getting Botox for hair loss?
Yeah, you can figure something out. Yeah.
So I tried it once because I thought my hairline was going up.
It wasn't too fried, was it?
did. Like I'm just.
It was crunchy.
It's
No,
like it
wasn't.
turns the muscles
No,
off,
wasn't.
and I think the muscles
It wasn't.
is what makes
You
your
can
hair.
yourself like that.
Well, that's why men's hair it's always like
But sometimes
the
it
same
can just
pattern.
be a lot.
You ever seen
Because
that?
it's just like,
I think they
it's
think
crunchy,
it
but not in the way of like
muscles.
melty. It's crunchy
So
in the
when
way
they
of like.
when they hit the Botox, it relaxes the muscles.
I love every
And I
time you
will
move your
say,
hands like this, I see my hair flying off your hands.
I only did once. I can stop massaging my
This
hair.
hair? Yeah, my hair.
I was like,
With the
I
cold
don't have a lot
water
of hair.
and
I
now
have
kind
one
of.
strand.
No, it was because it keeps flying off. It's funny. So every time you like you use your hands to talk, and I just see hair fly. Oh, yep, there went a little piece.
Here's another one.
It's funny.
Yeah, fuck it.
I do love it.
I've never like.
It comes with the character, right? Yep.
Yeah, I really heard about it once. And
Where did you go get it?
I was in St. Louis at the time, but it was just like a little clinic real quick. And just go.
Did they make your hair back?
You know, I don't know. I should have kept going, honestly.
Oh, it was like treatments instead of just like a one-time thing.
It was just a one-time thing. It was just one time, but it was supposed to be treatment. It's supposed to be like, oh, you're supposed to keep going back for, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. I was just like, I don't really thought.
You weren't that committed.
I wasn't, yeah. I'm like, I don't really know what's going to me too. At the end of the day.
What?
It just like, I went to put it and then it all went.
It felt good, but I mean, so does drinking and smoking. You know what I mean? So, exactly. So I don't know. Staying
Like,
up
could've
there.
done it on Monday.
Exactly. Washing it once every month. Okay.
If you don't like, I know you like for it to have to build up in your just watch once a week.
Once a week?
At least.
Okay.
I wouldn't do more than twice a week just because you have curly hair, you know? But at least once a week, you don't want to go a whole month.
So, shampoo, conditioner?
Mhm.
Okay.
After you use shampoo, you need to use conditioner because shampoo strips everything out of your hair. If you don't follow up with conditioner, your actually comes out of your hair and the cuticles never close.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so you need to use conditioner.
You're gonna break it off.
Yeah, you don't
Especially
want
with
that.
curly hair, never do that.
You don't want to do that.
Makes sense, cause it feels like crap.
Well, that's why you have to watch.
Shampoo is very acidic.
Over here for.
Conditioner is very alkaline, so you get a
Get
real
that at
acidic,
barbershops.
it'll suck off, break up the oil.
Barbershops don't know. They just know how to give you a good check. They don't know
Crazy.
nothing about the watch.
I just gotta be short, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, I can't go to a barbershop and be like, yo, just fade the sides.
Hey, if I worked at a barbershop, I used to do men's hair in barbershops.
I would do it. Yeah, you would do it, for sure. I'm talking about like, you know,
I never
everyone
said
else.
it was a barbershop, because the men are just so used to using the clippers.
Yeah,
Those
and,
barbershops don't use it.
and here's the thing, they don't, and I'm like, alright, I
And
want
it's
like
honey,
a
which is
7,
like
right, cause it's long or whatever, right? I don't do
Because
numbers,
last time we
like,
had it,
man, what do you mean no numbers?
Valid.
Like, how much want to cut it by half? I'm like,
Girl, I ain't worried about it.
okay, yeah, half.
what I gotta do now. Well, they've been here for 2.5 hours. I'm expecting like 5.
Exactly, right. If it's in their wheelhouse, it'll be a good
We're
time.
just taught differently. Cosmetology, we're taught to be very precise aesthetically. Barbers are taught about the aesthetics.
Right.
They're good at what they do.
Yeah.
They do it differently than we do.
Well, their wheelhouse is smaller too. It's like what they can do
Exactly, I have
well.
one for men.
There's less things, but they do really well. For
Yeah.
sure.
Is it supposed to be rainy today?
It's just less.
Yeah, there's things.
It looks great.
Oh Lord. Look, I was like, oh, it's not too bad. And then all that green was
How's
coming
your
in.
hair color this time?
I like it.
That's
That
crazy.
one better
I feel
than
like
like
it's
for
rad.
much more.
Look at that. Look at all that.
Like, yeah. I was thinking about you the other day.
It's literally in about an hour. It's gonna start raining and it's not gonna stop for 24 hours.
Yeah, really. I was.
Like you will wash your hair when you get in the shower, put the conditioner on and let that sit in while you wash your body, and then rinse it out with cool water. When you wash your hair, you
Am I
can
okay
hot
to put
or
my legs
warm
up on
water.
this chair?
Rinse the conditioner out, use cool water. As cool as you can stay.
When's your
Where's all the?
Friday?
Is this my scalp? Where's that?
Lightning.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes
What's your Botox?
sometimes it's dry.
I actually
Oh, okay. Making sure I don't have like dandruff. I probably do have a little bit of dandruff.
So dandruff is yellow, dry scalp is white.
Are they different?
Yeah,
What's the difference?
So dandruff is a buildup of stuff. Dry scalp is like your scalp.
Conditioner is for the cuticles itself.
Yeah, and I probably have dry scalp.
I did not know that.
Every single the integrity of your hair. That's what conditioner is for. I know a lot of people
It's hard, like, trying to eat a salad, girl.
I had it in a long time.
You don't realize how much work it takes to get the lettuce in your mouth. It can't just your work.
So if you're putting, that's what I'm
Like, I've got flavor, which is weird. It felt like, but it didn't. And that's so we could.
One of the products would be tea trees, like special
Well, that's why it's like with my body when I
And I have a
soak,
But what it
picture
does
of
is
it takes off too much oil.
It makes them pull, it
So
relaxes.
then if I don't
It's
like
not
put oil on after,
But it, yeah.
I'll break out.
It does
You
that.
do a purple shampoo from Alarm as well. Or you do it from Alarm, it goes
How do you spell that?
It's like body lotion.
Josh tells me he likes it because it makes me look happy.
You said what is it?
shampoo and conditioner.
But I do my forehead girl because I get
And if you want an oil,
very animated in my emotions.
they have one called Shine Serum. And it is foam, and I'll use it on your hair, and then there's a dry texture spray. If you want like fullness, but without having to do it all the time, or like when you do your hair, that texture spray is fucking awesome.
I waited too, and I'm so worried, and I was like, no chemical.
What would you recommend for the dryness?
Oh,
Just the
the
tea tree stuff or any other
Do
products?
it.
Leave-in conditioners.
Okay.
Now I
Like salon, because you can get like red skin or heat protectants you need as well. Like you need heat
She
protectant,
was a
love you,
thing.
but like if you're doing heat on your hair, like
She
you
did it
have
to
already
Christina
technically
here.
damaged it from
You want me to
before.
get her off your
You
ears?
want it to be as healthy as
Is do you have a recommendation
for leave-ins.
for the heat protectant?
Red King's thermal spray. It's this pink bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know how much that is off the top of your?
No, I haven't.
No, that's fine.
And it's different for you guys than it is us.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
And I feel like when you get removals in other places, when you get I get on myself.
Just so I don't know what your favorite is.
Wasted product. There is anyways, just throw it in your hair. I don't mind.
Started my hair.
Yeah, just add a little bit extra. Have a blonde streak.
I actually want to get an extension of this. That's like
Where would you put it?
put it right in here.
Okay. That'd be so fun. What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm gonna go to Hawaii with my boyfriend, and we're gonna go do one.
That is our third salon baby since I've been here. I've only been here since last August. She's the third person that's had a baby since she's been here.
Any other fun plans?
Getting more ladies.
She's like,
Birthdays, that's what I want.
I know. A lot of people don't want to have kids because they're noticing the economy and stuff. But I'm like, I want to have kids.
Right? That to me is so silly. Like, I understand, like, you're in middle school, elementary school. Like, invite everyone to the party, yeah, but... Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm about to put some mousse and a little bit of oil in your hair.
I was gonna say, she's like, no, you have to invite them. Right.
But if you just notice that your hair needs to curl a little bit, spray it with some water.
Yeah, girl, where's my invite?
You have to wash it.
You were stressed the fuck out before you came here, so
Right.
kiss my ass.
I didn't dress you, so.
And like, you know that other thing? He had surgery. He had surgery.
I think he's supposed to be that person, but I'd still like to go if you want, I guess. And I was like, sorry, she's like, okay,
That's so embarrassing.
yeah.
And it's not.
But,
Like, she was really cool about it.
hella props to you for being like, no, I don't want you here, because it's your birthday, you have a good celebration. That's always been something I struggle with, is I'm like, they can just come, because I feel too bad saying no. So, like,
I don't want people doing certain things.
that's,
And
My
it's
seat's
like,
gonna be even longer.
I want a specific type of birthday.
yeah. Like, I love that. I need to be more like that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I'm gonna walk out of here.
For about 20 years, I've been
Yeah, exactly.
I truly
Actually get what I want.
And then I still have my moments though.
Yeah.
You hit it every time.
Well, I mean, when it's someone you care about, yeah.
And that's what's hard. Some people, like, they don't realize, like, this is
You got tapped?
like, this is something I planned for me, like, and if you're just so, it's not
Like, I can't let them, yeah, I wasn't supposed to.
I'm just,
You have a vibe. Yeah.
and I think it would be.
Like, there's certain friends that I love to death, and I love hanging out with them, but, like, they're just not the kind of people I would want to party with, because they're not those people.
When did it happen with it?
And there's certain people that I love to party with that I would never invite to, you know, a dinner function because they're really awkward and it's not very silly.
Honestly, like, sometimes you
Oh,
don't
man,
want to
did
have
they
like,
change
a
it?
party because you just don't get along with everyone. And you know that about your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like,
Like, I don't want to have to be right next to you making sure you're happy the whole time because you don't want to get
and I'm not
friends
going
there.
to. Like, you're gonna get to take, I'm gonna
Can you do it again?
I don't care if we carpool or not. Like, find a Uber. That's a like $75 Uber.
Friday.
But what are you gonna do? Kick my mom?
Did you realize, like, conversation? Yeah. I just don't want that to be like the, I
Aww.
don't care.
So what are you guys doing at like your party? Are you just like drinking, hanging out kind of thing?
You know, this is for you.
Oh, okay.
And you don't get that.
Technology.
The only one that I really think would be different.
Great, so you can do something different.
Right.
Smart.
It'll let me do
Which,
it.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of that. When I was like,
It always just like,
is this why you're the man? Okay, like, you're the man
Yeah.
of my relationship at work.
Yeah. That's so smart. I like that. I thought you were saying like you guys, you and your boyfriend were and then you were having another party. That's so fun. So then everyone gets to dress up and it's for fun.
On 4th of July here.
that's the right one.
Yeah.
Are the people here?
I love everything. But like, you know,
I'll let you just put them out right here and then I'll just put that like it's in the service.
Thank you.
You just gotta, you're gonna have to stop.
I'll have to do the thing again.
Yeah.
You're
Thank
like, this
you.
is my time.
Yeah.
I love that. Do you have a fun little like club
Yeah, a
outfit?
couple months maybe.
I have no idea.
Awesome. Thank you.
I have no idea. I literally, like, I'm gonna go with the flow of my birthday and do what I wanna do. And if somebody's like, let's go here, I'm like, okay.
I love that.
My boyfriend was like, do you want to go? I was like, yeah, like, I would love for you to go. Like, then we could go dancing and have a good time, and then we'd be home and go fuck to bed. Go to bed. Like, I love that. It's my vibe. That's so weird to me. Like, I have missed a lot of photos. Most of them are female, a lot of them are arranged. They would think it's like nothing of it. Because they would know that, like, I just don't know outside of work. Well, some people you don't know. Like, and literally. You have no idea. Or like, I've combined with them in work because at work it's professional, but outside work, like, they're not that kind of people. Yeah. See, like, I had a lot of girls when I worked at Chili's, like, that were, like, totally my vibe. And I would try and hang out with them, but, like, I figured out they weren't because they would never try to hang out with me. And that's
It was one-sided.
Yeah. So I was
That's
like,
always
that's not cool. Like, I don't want to invite you to anything if, like, you don't even want to be around me in general. Like, how is that fair to me?
Yeah, so when you guys do that after hours, it's like, yeah, people do it during the day too, out here all the time still. I think it was.
Are you gonna go through with like thinning shears at all at the end, or no?
Do you want me to?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it'll feel different after the product's in it. It just felt like a little bit thick at the end still.
We can texturize it. We can either.
Is that what that is? Texturizing?
She said, "Is that the word?"
I love that.
So I take texturizing shears for
Sorry, I'm not trying to
as well as like light, like kind of making the hair
Yeah.
feel lighter, but not taking too much weight, like too much
Yes.
length off, but
Yes.
it's just weight.
Yep. Sorry, I'm not trying to be an asshole or weird about the way that I'm asking things. No, I don't know how to word things and I don't know the process.
No, it's okay. And I don't care. Like any questions you have, I would love to answer. I love when people ask questions because then I feel like I can educate. And when you're educated,
Right. You're like, your next hair appointment's gonna be amazing because you're gonna know the thing.
you're ready to go.
Yeah.
And then I'll style it and we'll take pictures and I'll send you befores and afters and you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so awesome.
I'm so pumped.
Well, at least I hope.
Oh, this is what you designed for? Guess I'm wearing a hat for the rest of my life.
Shut up!
I'm kidding.
How about them extensions?
Right? Hey Melissa, do you have any availability after this?
Wow.
I'm
I would fuck up
kidding.
my whole day.
I'm kidding.
I would fuck up my whole day.
Right in front of you, you're watching her fix my hair.
I can.
And then I'm like, hey Leilani, come look at this. Let me show you.
But you know what though? It would be a learning opportunity for me on the bright side because I would have learned how to do extensions anyway. So,
There you go.
look, just
I would never. I think I would go to another salon before I would ask her any questions.
That would be like the nice thing to do.
Yeah, no. But I
wouldn't
already
be
love my
mad,
hair.
though.
I already love my hair. I'm not going anywhere else, girl. This is a never wear a hat again kind of day. Unless it's greasy. Then I would wear a hat. But that's my own day.
dry texture sprays me a lot with that. The Holy Grail. We have some here.
Do you really?
We have.
You're gonna have to use it and show me how it works so I know.
I don't think we have it here. I thought I did. But we have. Yes, we do. We have a dry texture
Okay.
spray, shampoo, conditioner, shine serum. We even
You're
have
playing
conditioning
games with me,
treatments.
girl.
Something's happened.
She's like, we have it. No, we don't. Yes, we do.
Well, because I was looking for it and I was like, okay, where's that? And then I didn't see it and then I saw it again. And I was
So
like,
it is springtime and we all shed heavy.
FM.
We're mammals, right? Yeah.
Are we?
No,
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a
I'm an
reptile,
aquarian.
right? An aquarium.
An aquarium.
I'm a
The
mermaid.
biggest thing
The
with that
fuck
is
you
like
talking
you want to pay
about?
attention to the texture of it.
I identify
Her
with
texture
fucking
starts to change, that's when I get worried.
I'm a
Yeah,
I'm a bubbles.
could be a very well.
shark.
I just love
Rar. Is that rar? You know what would be so awesome? These photos also smell like lemons.
I did not look at you weird.
Rosie's out here side-eyeing. Bombastic
No,
side-eye.
I would not look at you weird.
Look, that's your daughter's like
You
phrase when she gets
You
older.
over there reaching with yourself, Christina?
Always.
With
I
me.
forgot. I came in here. I thought I was gonna say something.
have to do
Don't let your brain
way
confuse
too
you.
much, but we are gonna have to trim it.
That's all it is, right?
I'm so happy. I'm happy that you're happy.
Period.
Happiness for everyone.
You guys barbecuing today?
Let me guess. This needs to be empty.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait, I want that back.
No.
She said I have to buy my own hair for my extensions. That's gonna be my hair.
I think that Walmart.
Do you want crappy hair or you want good hair?
That's good hair.
No, it's fucking not.
Are we okay?
She's dead.
Mwah. Now shut up. Lots of love.
Oh my goodness.
That's so ridiculous.
I feel like talking with you is like I'm drunk but I'm sober. Like I can just be like so fun. It's like no filter and I don't care.
And honestly, as long as you're happy, I don't give a
Leilani,
shit.
excuse me, I'm so sorry. Are you putting an order for Wednesday?
No, ma'am.
I just need a beer. They can deliver to you the same day. My account, like, has never.
That's such a
I
slut.
created a new one.
Such a slut.
But see how that's going to be no different.
Yeah, it is
That's
a
why
little
we're
lighter.
trimming it. And what it's going to do is as it fades, it'll
Yeah, I
be
see it
brighter.
like right there too.
They just created their own app.
That's just like,
What I love though is blue.
oh, this looks so good. Just leave it just like this. It looks like you like cut right here.
Yeah.
And cut right
Whole
here.
fucking mushroom.
Oh lord.
Still haven't used the app.
This is what they were talking about with this podcast bomb.
It doesn't see it.
You're funny.
Yeah, okay. I'll look at the app and then, yeah, I'll call tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Just sit at a bowl. You know, just one or that one. Fuck ass Bob.
Just because of the shroom love.
See you guys Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Good day.
It's a jellyfish. Bye.
You know that when you guys listen to country and there's this guy that sings a song, he's basically saying like he drinks and his girlfriend's saying that he's the problem, but she must be the
That's every country song, girl.
No, he's like, if I'm the problem, you must be the reason. He says that in the song.
I better be.
Well, whatever.
I better be a problem
Anyway,
now.
so
I'm gonna
I
be
was
the
talking to
problem.
Siri this morning. I said, "Hey Siri, play a song that will make me feel good." And she played one of his songs, and it was basically saying that women who are emotionally unavailable are exactly what he's looking for. And I'm like,
A lot of women are like that.
well, I was like, Siri,
They
why
love
would you
the
play
crazy.
that for me?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I was like, that's
That
not
little
the song
girl
that makes me feel
Because
good.
the mom asked, "Do you want to be the solution or the problem?" She goes, "I want to be the whole problem."
You
I'm
want to
like,
be part of the
I-
solution or
no.
part of the problem? And she goes, I'm going to be the whole problem.
Because
That's me.
yes,
That's the song was called "That's What I Want."
I want to be a problem. Like troublemaker and a problem all at the same time.
I was like, Siri, why would you think that would make me feel good?
That's what I like.
It does. Oh baby,
Are you on board for double shampoos or no?
Yeah. That's why I do a clarifier, a little shampoo, and then a conditioner.
But you don't clarify every wash, do you?
But I mean, like when you're in here,
Yeah.
like, because I don't see you often.
Right, right.
But if you tell me that's what I
No, I haven't clarified.
Shut up, no, that's not true. Well, because you said you didn't like the oil.
Yeah, there was one. My goal was like, I'm about to kill it. Let me give it a good like treatment, but I now know. Don't put any oily hair for your thing. Do you prefer clean hair, like daylight hair?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'd rather your hair be clean, because I'm trying to break through all that dirt.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to do all that.
Okay.
It's a little cool, I tell. It's like close the people. Not all the time. Not all the time.
We're the lucky ones that see that side of life. No, I'm kidding. Please don't be offended by life.
I'm not offended.
Melissa, shut up. I need to take my hair down.
Yeah, I didn't get a coffee when I went today.
It's better now.
And I thought you got a
Like
coffee
it's
anyway.
excited.
It's
know.
It's just
To figure out what I'm doing to my hair next.
Set a timer for 3 minutes.
Like, what do you want to do?
I'll wash out. Or condition it.
This is sewing. I don't know if I should try braiding it. But I just know my hair always comes down.
She said you're fucking scalp.
Well, you have a heavy hair
No,
loss.
I know that's normal. But
I think a lot of the hair coming out is
Like, my hair's
natural
just had a lot of
also. I'm not saying it's not.
things in the last
But so it's like a double whammy.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
Heavy hair
Well, a
loss.
couple hours and
having
also
hair
just,
break
like,
off, and I feel
month
like it
or
causes so much stress and anxiety.
Yeah, my hair is really soft, so braids pull it out from
Yeah.
the root.
And like, if you can't find somebody that specializes in fine ethnic hair, then,
Yeah, I probably should get braids.
and I also feel like that's only like $500, you know, like, cause they specialize.
Mm.
If they're not specializing, then they're not.
They don't do it right. I know what you mean. So I'm probably just, yeah, then we're doing sewing. But I think it's time to get more done. I wanted to do like leave out, but I would have to bleach my bundles. I don't want to buy any that's already blonde. Those are pretty popular.
Can you bleach bundle hair? Cause it's not, you can make it darker in that way. It like ruins it, doesn't it?
No, when I did Leilani's hair, we bleached hers first, bleached it, and then put the purple on it.
No, we didn't. No, that was
Oh,
already
you got
blonde.
one's already blonde.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
blonde.
Well, yeah, you can bleach
hair.
these. Yeah,
You're not supposed to.
Yes, you can. You can bleach them. That's what like all the black salons do. They bleach their hair in color
He finished my candle.
when they sell them.
There she is.
Because when you buy them already blonde, they cost way more, but they're usually thinner. They're thinner and it's like compromised. So it feels way different than the black hair does. Yeah. I know since my hair is blonde, I'm going, if I want to do a leave out sewing, I'm either going to have to color my hair black, which I'm not doing, or I'm going to have to bleach the bundles, or I can't do a
Well,
leave
you
out.
can tone it dark. You can tone it, and then it's not permanent. So if you did shades, and there's like a 4N or a 3N on there, it's that, you lift it out like that.
Better.
This was
You know what I
shampoo?
mean?
I'll have to wash it like
You can do a Malibu treatment on it, which
Okay.
isn't damaging. It'll get it out. It'll wash out over time no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you wanted it out for like your next thing, you just do it.
Okay.
It doesn't damage your hair at all.
Because I really want to do a sew and leave out. The only reason why I haven't is because, like I said, I don't want to buy blonde bundles. They're thin. Black bundles are thicker than blonde bundles. That's why I buy them black. And then color them.
What's good is like after a while, this is like about 2 minutes of your crying. And then
Why did you see me crying?
Oh, Rosie, if you end up taking the laundry out of the washer, don't put it in the dryer.
What?
I'm just letting you know, it's Dia.
it's Diaz.
She wants it hung up. If you happen to go back there, I'm not telling you to do it, but if you do. She
Where's
came
she
in,
hung up at?
she was gonna, on her door, she's got customers. She was gonna come back and do it, and we told her that we would handle it.
Okay.
So I'm just making sure that you know, if you happen to go to the laundry, don't.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. I ain't got time to feel Miss D's wrath.
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
That lasts for months.
I don't let her have it with me. I force my love on her.
It's shaping her up.
This boy better answer his phone. Making me pull up. I got like 45 minutes. Call him one more time. He's probably asleep.
What's better than job searching? Literally anything.
only there's 2 songs. Now I feel like playing it a lot because it's way down. Like,
Melissa, look, it says, of course I'm exhausted. This is who I'm raising. It's a picture of Stitch.
dude.
I went
Same.
and saw that movie
Yeah?
in the theater the other night, on opening night. My husband's so, I'm like, why?
Was it 1,000 people there? I believe it.
Yeah, it's their opening night for
I didn't even know that they had that movie coming out until one of my clients told me.
He said it was good, it just was, you know, they changed it. And they always, and even Grace was like, they just changed the story a little. I'm like, they have to, they gotta make it a little different, right? Like, you know, so, but he said it wasn't super, like, some of the other Disney movies do.
You know they redid Mean Girls
What?
and turned it into a musical? It's a totally different story. When I went to Wichita, one of my friends wanted me to watch it with her, and I couldn't get into it. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. No.
Then it's not Mean Girls.
Exactly. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. She was like, no, this is way better than the first one. I said, no, it's not. They could have called this something else and just said it was inspired by Mean Girls. Don't call it Mean Girls if it's not Mean Girls. I was so mad. I hate when they do that.
Let's go back to my station.
How much are tickets to California right now?
Oh, probably.
You guys take a trip?
For kids go, every year.
I think it's like 400-ish if you plan it right, but of course we're like,
Tuesdays are the best day to fly out.
That's like your round trip is 400?
Yeah.
yeah, but you gotta do it early in advance, like I'm like a month out in advance.
It should be, that's what I
You
paid.
would really love these two.
Okay.
These are 2 for $10 on Amazon. They're called Warmers of Power.
Okay.
Especially for wet hair, hazel hair.
I was gonna say, I have the ones that don't have like the little end things. It's like you can clean it out really easily.
Right now it's not.
Yeah, so this
It's texture.
Yeah.
I think you just don't feel it in your face, right? Yeah. This is taking it out.
Oh,
It was, yeah, it was really long back there. He didn't want to come in and I feel like I could just tell that wasn't doing what he
Just makes me miss my nails because I'm like trying to get in there.
Well, you don't have them done.
I had to get them taken off because they were lifting. So I needed, I wanted a new set, but I'm waiting till Thursday. My best friend does them.
Right before your birthday? Okay.
I'm getting a spray tan before my birthday soon.
Kara?
Yeah.
I love that.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it is. Prelude morning.
For what?
Remember we talked about it the other day?
No. What are we talking about?
Oh my god. I wanna know.
I just work here. That's blended really well and really soft. They're blonde babies. They're so good. Let's get it.
And I like how light like the ends are.
I didn't even have to do anything to them.
I know, it's so fun.
I'm so happy. But I just want you to be happy. That's all I care about.
I am happy.
Oh. Look at this.
I love her recipe.
I'm glad you trusted me enough.
Ooh, and her with a little curl.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna look so good. Oh, even just the blowout.
Okay, for this part, you want me to color?
I love it.
This gives me like champagne blonde almost.
Yeah?
Like a golden champagne blonde.
I see it.
And as it grows now, you're not gonna worry about like that chunky, warm spot on your head. That's why I did it so tight. So like even just looking at it, like those warm spots help you get it some brightness, but it's not so dark.
And this looks like perfect for when it starts growing out.
And then obviously like your next appointment, we can talk about, okay, so this is what I didn't like, this is what I liked about it. Can we do something a little different? Can we add a low light? Can we do this? Can we do that? And I don't mind doing more stuff. It's just more or less like, what are you comfortable with? What makes you comfortable? Fuck ass Bob. That's what we
Not today.
I love it.
What about a badass Bob?
And it's so blending. You would never know. How would they know you're not a blonde?
Am I not a blonde?
I mean, like, how would they know that you're not this blonde?
I thought I was blonde.
You are blonde. But this one,
Yeah, no, that one.
program.
God, dang it.
Gosh, so hard out here. And honestly, when I toned everything, because I toned your roots too, it softened it up a little bit and it wasn't so oppressive.
Right. Although it's like two different colors right now because it's wet. So it's like a little...
Isn't it crazy
Yeah.
that your hair is like 10 times darker than it is when it's dry? Like, it always makes everyone panic. Even the hairdresser are like, I promise it'll be lighter. I know it will. I'm trusting the process. That conditioning treatment really did help a lot. The dance flow city. And next time we won't have anything touch your scalp other than the tongue. I promise.
No burning.
You said what?
I said no burning.
No burns. Mr. Burns.
She do it.
hand motions and like, ooh, and she freaks out. Yeah. So, ooh.
This is so pretty. Love.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, darling. And even if you don't like it, it's still gorgeous, darling.
If you don't like it, doesn't mean it's not a good part.
True.
Amen.
I had somebody tell me once, like, I did exactly what they asked. They said, this is beautiful, but I hate it. And I was like, why? And she goes, I didn't think I'd look like this. I said, I told you that in the beginning. You and that bottle are not the same person.
Yeah.
It's like trying to give you Marilyn Monroe blonde and looking like Marilyn Monroe, but then you're like, it doesn't look good. You are not Marilyn Monroe.
Right. Right.
I can't do anything for that. Well, we love some Marilyn, but no, man.
Find someone that looks like you.
That literally looks so good, though.
It does.
I had a client, like what you just said, she, in her text, you did exactly what I asked for,
Didn't like it.
and I hate it, and I'm going to ruin your career if you do not refund me. And I will have to license it. It went on, girl. And on. And on.
She just wanted her money
And
back.
yeah, well, halfway through her service, I'm doing a volley on her. And she goes, yeah, the last, starts talking about her last hairstylist. I didn't like what she did, so I demanded my money back. Or told her that I would ruin her reputation. And I'm literally like,
What the fuck?
why am I touching this? Like, you know when you have that moment of, oh,
I
God.
honestly, there's been people like that. I'm like, hey, look, if that's how you're gonna be with me, I don't want it.
I was already halfway through her hair. I was already in it. But I knew right then, you know, when you just
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. She just wanted a free ball.
Dang it, and she did, and she got it. I did give her her money back because I was like, you are too much to deal with. I don't want
It
her.
already looks so much better.
I don't want it.
It's like so good. I love it.
Not them somewhere.
Feels good.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. This glass show.
Wow. I hit you with the blow dryer a few times. So
That you did.
okay. Do you
What are your
want
kids doing today,
pearls?
Rosie?
When I get home, I'm just gonna cook. They want to go to the park, but I don't want to go to the park. It's wet outside.
Splash pad's open though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do it, girl. Do it. Let them get nasty. They're kids.
Mm-mm.
Let them go crazy.
You want me to texturize this, right?
What does that mean? Yes. Yes. Sorry.
She said, we talked about this.
I
Okay.
swear.
You're so cute. Okay.
My grandma has Alzheimer's, and it's really funny when she has like moments. I'll be like, I'm very forgetful, and she's like, you're turning into me. She's like, you better hope it's not that early onset. I'm like, Grandma, wish that on somebody. Yeah. It's crazy how like much thicker it feels when it's this short, but when it's long, it feels so thin. I don't understand.
Feel that side. Does that feel better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love a good smell in the house. Like I can't have my house smell yucky and then you feel like, oh,
Yeah, no, really. My boyfriend's room, he has a roommate, and his roommate, or his room just kind of like smelled like sweat and like icky, and he like had washed his sheets, and his roommate has dogs, so I have a feeling it's just like dogs and boys and you know like that kind of smell. And so I was like, just get like a little scent thing like from Bath and Body Works, put it on
Like
the
a
lowest setting,
room?
and yes, like a wallflower. And so he did, and his room smells so much better because it's like not his sheets, it's not his clothes, it's just like
the room.
yeah, yeah. And he lives in apartments in Independence, so they're not like great, you know.
I live in a townhouse around here, but I like overly clean my house because I just don't like my stuff being yucky. Like I just can't live in filth. And then when it's too far gone, I can't touch it because I'm freaking out.
Yeah, no, I feel that. My legs are crossed. Does that matter? Okay. I didn't think so because you weren't like actually cutting any language. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It was like I was like running my fingers through it, and they were like getting caught at the ends because it was like so thick. This is perfect. And the layers.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, your shortest leg is like right here.
That's crazy. No. So perfect. Shit. I just don't want to pee on this. I didn't think I would. I mean, you did look
That
at
looks
it.
so good with the white shirt too. Oh,
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it changes a lot.
I'm so glad I remembered this thing because I didn't want to go all the way to the back.
But it's cute.
It is really comfortable.
No, I love it. It's like, it just feels so healthy. I think that's what I love about it.
And what's cool is like you're not doing, like you didn't think you'd have, like we thought we might have to do more work, but we didn't have to. Which was
That, well, the CPR or whatever, the top.
it's dead. I used to compete actually.
Really? Do you sing at all anymore? Or like just like for funsies?
Just for fun. I'm just competing.
a karaoke type thing for your birthday. I'll get you some singing in.
I thought about it. Just do it with a bunch of girls or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I get nervous. And not because, like, I'm not good at it. It's just, I hate, like, when people watch me.
Yeah.
Like, they're silently judging.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know for shit, but still, like, there's moments where I'm like, that crippling anxiety will get you. And you're like, shit.
Yeah, I feel that. You don't have anything to be nervous about though. Your voice is beautiful. Michael. She's so cute. I love the girls with the short. This is crazy.
He's crazy. Crazy girl.
Probably a good thing I didn't call out of work for something like this, because I come back with like a short haircut, new colors, and you'd be like, what the fuck?
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an optometric technician.
Okay.
So it's like a nurse for the eye doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get those. Eye doctor.
Come out to me.
Where you at?
Hollywood. It's a far drive, but it's good. Do you have insurance?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's fair.
I just do my mom.
Oh, okay. Well, most of the time, if you have health insurance, you have some sort of vision plan.
Well, I know that my dental is gone now, like after 21.
Oh, then the vision maybe too. I don't know. If you want me to check, I can. I just have to put your name and your date of birth and
My insurance.
zip code in, and I can find out if you have eye insurance.
So like some of your darker pieces that you have in there with your like lighter pieces,
Mm-hmm.
it gives it like a highlight lowlight effect on it, especially when it's curly. So
It's a sleigh. I'm curling my hair every day now. I need to get better at the heatless curls. Every time I do it, it's just like curly like right here, and then the back is like straight with a little curl at the end. How do your lives work with your hair?
Rosie,
How do your lives work with your hair?
What do you mean?
Like, do you just like go live like when you're here?
where's your salon?
Yeah, I go live when I'm here. Sometimes I have conversations with them, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Will you give me just a moment?
Like
to
even
ask?
like when you're just sitting, like you just kind of go live.
Mhm.
Heck yeah. And people just like sit on there.
Yeah, sometimes they talk.
Oh.
Hi, you're wanting to get a haircut today?
12:30.
Okay, around what time are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and are you wanting the dry cut or are you wanting to wash and style it? Okay, my dry cuts are $65. I can get you. Yeah.
No. Well, I did a quick glance.
Okay,
into
that's
my
fine. I can.
insurance and
There's
everything.
probably.
So that's why I was like, I'm gonna ask you before I go. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I mean, I have time like right now.
Yeah, he's trying to get in as soon as possible. So.
Yeah, tell him to come in now. Cause I do
I'll let you
55.
talk
I
to
have
him.
55 for a men's cut though.
Yeah, you can. It's fine.
Hi. Okay, so a men's cut, I usually charge 55 for. Is there a specific price point you're trying to hit?
I feel so good. I got everything reorganized.
What do you say?
He said I just want to go somewhere else. I was like, oh,
That's fine. Yeah.
I would have gone lower, but whatever.
I'm gonna go buy some pants, some wood. I think that's what she wants. She wants Tuesday. She hasn't reached out to me.
But you just people just like join from, is it TikTok or?
I'm on TikTok and YouTube.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Sometimes I go on Facebook, but
How much money do you make, if you don't mind me asking?
it depends. So I haven't had big checks from TikTok. The biggest check I've ever had from TikTok, it was like $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Facebook, the biggest check I've had is like $80.
Yeah.
YouTube hasn't paid me yet.
Really?
Yeah.
How often will you get paid from them?
They have a certain time of the month that they pay. So I think TikTok pays on the 15th, Facebook pays on like the 20 something.
Okay.
I don't know when YouTube pays because I haven't made nothing on YouTube yet.
Gotcha. That's so fun though. You literally don't have to do anything, just exist.
Well, I create content.
Correct.
Oh,
So
okay,
I
okay.
typically get paid from the content I create.
Gotcha.
But they just started paying people for going live. There are people who go live like literally 24 hours a day. I don't do that. I only go live when I'm at work or if I'm doing my kids' hair at home. And sometimes I go live talking.
Okay. What's your TikTok handle?
The RosieXperience.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find ya.
I'm almost at 20K. I literally need like 20 more followers and I'll have 20K followers.
Well, now you only need 19 more.
I don't know if she even thought that was, I don't know that she comprehended what I said.
And then I have 5,000 followers on Facebook now, which is big because I've had Facebook forever and I never had 5,000 followers on there.
That smells so good.
So dry pressure shoes.
What does that do?
So it helps give texture to your hair so it doesn't get greasy faster.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like dry shampoo.
Talking to Bria, you guys all need to get like.
It's like a version of hairspray and dry shampoo like mixed together. Aren't you so cute though?
That's so cute! I love her.
And what's cool is like right now it looks really yellow just because of the lighting. But like when we go over here it'll look a lot brighter.
No, you're good.
So they put yours on backwards? Did they? So Josh is gonna, he can't lift anything right now because he got his vasectomy. And I'm gonna do it, you know? So it hurts. Apparently he's like, I'm like, bro, I was here the day after I had the baby. I'm gonna need you to just shut the fuck up, okay? Like, I don't wanna hear about it. And he's like, yeah, I know. I know you don't. You're just so insensitive. And I'm like, dude.
Bree, I just noticed you didn't text me back.
I have you on my schedule, and I already know what we're doing.
I didn't.
I said how much is it gonna be?
Oh, did you? I didn't see that part.
Last time it was 90, but that's what you did my toes too. So I don't know how much it's charging.
I painted my own toes today, look. Real nail polish, they're not gel. I'm really sad about it.
I love gel.
Gel on my toes has to be a thing, because in 2 days this is gonna be chipped off.
Speaking of that, my gel polish just came off. It never comes off my toes. At least white doesn't. White never comes off. I can keep white on all year. It's crazy.
Every once in a while I'll have one that like will lift off and I'm like, that's so
Never
weird. It's gotta be
happens.
something with me.
She did my nails white months ago and it was still on my nails.
My
And we
toes
just
hold
did this
on
purple.
to any color. It doesn't matter what color. It holds on like it'll last an atomic warfare. Like it doesn't matter.
Well, my toes said no to purple apparently.
It said no. Oh, I see one toe.
Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed that. That just happened out of nowhere. I didn't expect that at all. And then for some reason I always wind up getting at least 2 to some fall.
Those are your braiding fingers. These ones lift on me.
Girl, I was like, how, and it just pops completely off. And then my nail will be like this long, then it'll break.
And then I have this client
Fuck that
that
client.
it's been
No, fuck that client.
that she comes every single
See,
month
like with
on the
me,
10th.
I think what I'm because I've been asking
She
Ben.
works at a Ford plant. She gardens.
She comes once a month?
She comes on the 10th.
This is
She just
3
came
weeks.
the other day. So
Mine
it's
are
like,
lifting real bad, but he said that because the way my nails are, the way that they lift so much, you have to. He said, have her do like a high grit to the drill.
Grow fast.
Because I need heavier grooves for it to attach to.
This
Okay,
only been like a little
so-
more than a week. My nails grow fast.
your nails grow fast.
Ours
Really
is
fast,
similar. You
fast,
said
fast.
yours is 3 weeks.
3 weeks on Wednesday.
Okay, so I have very mixed feelings, and I don't know because I hear so you got to have it extra rough.
I do.
Because it's whatever. But if you use the sanding them this way, you are filing your nails smooth because your nails grow ridges. So if you use the hand etching and you etch this way, you're making your ridges deeper and you're not weakening your nail while still making it rougher and not breaking down the interior of your nail. That's why Taylor
And I know because I learned the same thing.
So both.
But mine lifts so heavy.
Okay.
Like the last time when we did that and we talked about it, they were lifting on me. And it was just
So
where that.
one's haircut, of course, one toner.
Like where it
That's
was.
sitting at 190,
So I don't know.
and then I have to do
I need my new beat to shit.
$12 for
Maybe that's what I need too.
the color that we did.
I'm about to take all these off.
You should have me do one nail on your hand and see if it stays.
$12.
Like I'll drill you the way that I taught to drill, and then I'll lay some acrylic, and then if it works,
7. Just because
We're about to
of
do
the
gel X.
packet that we
That's
did.
why they look the way
But
they
I'm
look.
gonna do.
I got the short tip. Do you want them?
10%.
They're not here, but they're
To help the sister. But this is like just the one time. And so.
because they're also not like short.
Look at 188.
Short is normal.
And I'm
Medium is long.
I'm usually the one who's
Right,
like
but
the tip
Yes.
of my
Well, 'cause
finger.
it was over
I don't
there.
want to
That's why I was
see.
trying to
Right,
like
right.
help you.
So we'll have
Yep,
to-
and this is just for today, because I'm trying to help
You
you.
itchy?
You got a conditioning treatment.
Yeah, I'm ready to
thank
get
you.
one.
So
You know,
I
I
can
used
live
to
that
wash my hair
lifestyle.
like twice a
You
week.
can.
I
I
couldn't
don't
do
know
it.
if you don't.
Oh, it's
Do you
making me
mind
itch
if I
just thinking,
do it
oh, no.
later?
No.
Like,
I can't even work.
send it back. Because I get,
Like, I can't, it
I
makes
just-
me itch.
I know that's like weird, but, and I want to.
Some people wash their hair with solvents in it, but I don't, because it's
Right
not
in a
easy to
second.
actually
So,
dry it all the way down.
yeah.
You don't want your hair to
It
start
does
getting
look
bad
good.
and the braids like, or it don't even be
Yeah,
muddy,
make
it
sure
just
it
stinks.
does.
Oh, is
It's
that
that
how?
mildew.
I
I
can't
love that.
do it.
Isn't
Okay.
that nice?
Yeah,
You gotta have them lifted. Well, and even with these extensions, you have that
I mean, you
wrist. I
can
tell my
do it
clients,
too,
lift it
I
up,
don't
go there in
No,
between.
because this
Make sure you
gives
have
you
your
the money
fingers
directly.
and
The
you
other
go
one is
through
like,
and pull out
and
and
it
you have it
takes the
shredding.
percentage out.
No.
Cause it's just how you stop breakage and damage from
I recommend they sit under the dryer if they're gonna wash
It
it.
said it
so long.
declined.
Cause you have that cap and stuff, sit under the dryer till it dries off.
How much is it?
188.
That makes no sense because I have
You're right.
$200
Try one more time. Because sometimes it can be.
All right, everyday washer.
Whatever.
Every day.
I wet my
I've been
hair
doing
every
every
day
other
whenever
day.
I wear it curly, but I
I
don't wash
won't wet
every day.
it. I've actually
Okay.
done it every other
Then
day
you're gonna
because
have
it's
to
too hard to
wet me.
brush.
When I wear my hair
This is
curly, I
3
have to wet it
days.
every day. Or
Did you
my
try
curls
to
stop
leave it?
moving
Because I
too
really
much.
don't care.
It makes it so I
Maybe I can
can
apple
brush
brush
it
also,
when
and
it's
then you
wet
can
with the
directly use
leave-in, but
them.
it still takes me like 10 minutes. It's so hard to brush when it's wet. So I just wait till it dries usually, or.
I don't brush my hair. I'm gonna be
I just
really
texted
honest.
you
I
said
hardly-
if you didn't have
This
one,
is
so
a brush,
I
just
made
at
it.
the top.
I curled it
without
without
wax.
washing it. I finger brush it,
Yeah.
You said-
but I
You
have
have to
bleached
give it
hair,
that
so I don't
body.
like to brush it. Yeah, well, and also like it just breaks off if I brush it too because it's so fine.
Mhm.
I'll brush it when it's dry, not wet, because when bleached hair is wet, any hair, it's in
And
its
then you have
most
to really
compromised
do it
state.
to
It's
be
elastic, so
you
it'll
don't
break
want
off.
to.
So I wait for it to be dry.
Never, I will. Just
It's almost dry. It's still wet. Alright, I'm going plant shopping. If you see anything that you think I can't live without, let me know and I'll pay you for it.
Do you want plants for
And
your
then we have
yard?
a
Where are you going?
Or
Oh,
any
right.
vegetables?
Give me I usually am planted and growing by now and I
You
just.
sent me 200.
You have a baby.
yeah, I say 200.
Hey, when I had Evelyn,
Then
I
that's
did it.
perfect.
No, I'm gonna take
No,
more.
no.
Yes.
That's fine.
They
No,
don't
no,
have very many house
Stop
plants. They mostly
Alright,
just
well,
put
okay,
yards.
well, you
Just
can't
stop.
stop me.
I know I can't.
Stop me. I'm gonna do it.
I love heirloom plants,
No,
heirloom
bro, I will.
tomatoes.
That looks.
Okay.
It does look really good, and that's why I'm like, this
Because
is
they grow back
the
next year.
extra. So I appreciate you. And I appreciate the discount you gave me. So fun.
You know, but I mean, like, when is your birthday?
My birthday, July 29th.
Okay, then we'll just say that's your birthday discount.
Why?
Want to snuggle a
And then
baby while I'm
For
sick?
your birthday, I don't need to get it done before
Yeah, my
July.
client won't be here until
But if
1-ish.
you want to, you can book online, and what
Okay.
the best part about
Hi,
booking online is you
baby.
pay half up front,
Abu.
and then you pay half later.
So it feels like you're not even paying anything for it.
And my card is right there.
Cutie
Yes,
pie.
I'll give that to my mother.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my
He said
god.
I have too much hair on the top.
Thank you so much.
And that child's hair was still 4 inches long on the top.
If you don't think I'm a horrible
Like-
because I'm not planning on it. I just appreciate
Look, you already did it. You already did it.
You said it was
Because that's
too
literally how much
short.
I'm doing in total.
Right.
It's also
So
still
you got that for
long.
your whole service and then.
It's
you
still
did a little tippy tip. You're so sweet. It's ma'am.
I said, buddy, you can't see it, it's too long.
Baby. You too. Hope you do something fun for the holiday.
Look, I'm gonna go home.
Enjoy your couch.
Period. I'm gonna go. I made butter pound cake with, I'm doing strawberry shortcake.
Ooh.
So then I did strawberries and blueberries and coconut milk together with coconut sugar, and then so it's red, white, and blue on top of the cake. You know, you pour it on. Good.
That made my heart so happy. That looked so good. I was so nervous because she was like, yeah, I used Garnier and I used this and I used that. And I was like,
Everything I don't want to hear.
and then she told me a girl from her work was like, yeah, I know how to do hair. I went to hair school. She told her that she didn't graduate after she did her hair. So it was all kinds of
So I went to hair school thing is always that way.
I hate that.
But are you licensed? Like Bree's friend who went to nail school but isn't licensed.
You mad? Are you mad? Don't be mad at me. I didn't do it.
I'm giving you Mason's key
Oh,
because I had to borrow it earlier, but I already texted her, so you're coolio.
As long as you got the permissions.
Righty. Just going to do some shit.
You done, Melissa?
I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna do copper.
Oh, is that today?
Yes. At 1:30.
Yeah, you're not celebrating the holiday at all. Something is clogging this. Oh, there it is. There was a clog. There was a mascara, a waxing spool in it. That makes sense. So much sense.
Can you unlock the room?
She wants it on her hook outside of her door.
Oh, it's on the outside of the door?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just the inside.
No, she's got two little hooks
Oh,
right there.
my man.
Charlotte, you gonna be a hairstylist too?
I bet Addie will. Oh, look, Bree actually put Barbicide in her thing. The other day it was just water in here, and I was like, girl, your stuff's gonna rust.
Hey. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you, baby.
Alright, do laundry. That poor young lady that when I first met her, she was so scared just because that lady did her dirty.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I promise I'm good at my job. And she's like, this was so worth it. Thank you so much.
Are a real thing. It is. I'm getting the case out of it right now.
Mom, but like, I shouldn't have to ask you to do every little thing, like, you need to fucking do it.
Are you gonna talk to her about it?
Yeah, I'm talking to her about it right now. She just got just paid.
I was like about to text her, are you gonna tell her? You paid her. I paid her $10 just because I told her, but you're supposed to pay it to me. So that I can pay her, because I double paid her 4 times. Because you also
That's why I texted you this last time.
yeah, because I know last time I was like frustrated. I'm like, you paid her, and I was mad, and I talked to you both together with it. Well, I have to pay. Christina's not well, it's her daughter. She's not in charge of her getting paid.
That's what I'm doing.
We are.
That's
So
why
I don't want her to do. She's no.
And
Don't listen to that.
I was literally frustrated because then Christina texted me, because Aubrey's trying to message me, and I'm like,
Why did Christina text you?
she was like, just decline that, and I was like, I already did, I already know what to do, like, I'm already on it, so.
I think she really, because I kind of told Aubrey for Christina that Christina needed to stay out of it.
And
But
so,
like, unfortunately, you're getting paid double, and I don't realize, like, when I was having the baby, I paid her $40, and you guys had already paid her, because I wasn't here, and I didn't know. So she's getting paid bank, and like, the deal is $10 an hour for $4, and per hour, you got me. And so if she's choosing to stay longer than that, that's on her.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
not-
okayed by us, and like, this isn't under the table thing, she's not an employee, so it's not.
and that's why I was getting frustrated, because I was like, first of all, I don't wanna text you and like hot as fuck over this shit, cause you're out with your family, and I don't think that's fair.
I mean, you can always text me if you're not, that's fine.
Well, you were with I know
But
that.
you
Well, you
understand where I'm coming
I
from.
do, and I appreciate it, but everybody here messages me all hours of all.
And that's why I was trying to be because I was like, I don't know what it's not really your fault, it's everybody.
But she's learning, and she's, but like, I mean, I had one for the end.
You can't be mad at me.
But like,
She just sat there, she sat there and watched me, and I did it all.
no, but I was like proving a point. I was like,
You
I'm
can't be
gonna
mad
do
at me.
this motherfucker. And we're gonna like, the food looked great. Did you mop the bathroom?
Charlotte,
No,
no, Charlotte, no, Charlotte, no, no.
I didn't wanna mop the bathroom.
No, Charlotte, no, Charlotte.
I had asked her to do the floor, but she didn't do the floor,
Charlotte,
but she's also like,
no, Charlotte,
I don't think, she doesn't have like chores, you know, so she doesn't know.
And I love Aubrey, but it's like,
Absolutely.
damn it, I'm trying to
You
like.
can also love somebody
smell
and
it.
tell
I
them
smell
that they
I
need to.
smell it. Did you?
And you know,
And that's out of love.
I've just been like, and I like the other day was like, I only had 3 clients, but it still was a lot of work to do for me,
Yeah.
because it was just a lot of people, but I didn't need her help because I could do it all. But it's still like, if you are here and you are working, other people, like, she had to be like, Aubrey, can you please help me? Like, that was on my station, and need some help.
Well, and also like, yes, you shouldn't have to ask, and you have to ask that. I also like early, and usually I'm here, and I work.
What you mad for?
Too, I
What you
think,
mad for?
if you need to, or help her do things.
What's the mad for? What's the mad for? What's the mad for? What's the mad for? Why?
That is true. And see, and that's what the intern was doing, and I wanted, she was sleeping, and she would come sit her ass in here at a fucking station and not do anything, and I'm like, look, home, though, this is not a place for you to come make friends.
But with what was
We love being your friends.
every time I told her to do her job though, she was on it, like,
I shouldn't have to fucking that part. You've been here for months. Yeah, she's sleeping. Yeah, sleeping. But she also has jobs. She should know. Maya should know. Get up and do your
but
shit.
again, she's
Says
also
the
a
rest of us.
teenager.
I don't want fucking teenagers. You guys don't want to do it.
Honestly, who was one of their 20s? You know, for me, like, literally, I put the laundry in here, it was only put to the dryer, and that was from 9 a.m. to fucking 3 p.m., which is like, how the fuck is that not changed in 2 hours? That's what frustrates
Yeah.
me. And don't get me wrong,
Rightfully so.
she, like, I just thought, like, maybe I was too hot, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna let it do.
Think about it for a
I'm not
minute.
gonna
I do
freak
that too.
out. Well, because the last time I freaked the fuck out and almost killed Bree, like.
Oh, I almost called Brie on Saturday. You don't need that energy anymore. Why, what happened?
Bree's just doing too much.
I didn't see anything with her.
But she called you and all this shit is what she said over her client that was doing too much, and then she's telling Olivia, well, I wouldn't do that while out in the middle of Olivia doing her client's hair. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Huh? So basically, I was like describing like depending on a 6N or 6A for a recap, because she was a level 6. Oh, I wouldn't put that in her head if I were you. And like my client started freaking out and like learning how to like. Gonna be like, honestly, yes.
I told
She
her.
should, because she's a natural level.
I think everybody needs to start just like,
Well,
if somebody's with a client, let it be unless you're asked for help.
Well,
That's
because
it.
Bree asked, like, what are you doing? And so she's explaining it to me, and then and Bree's like, I wouldn't do that. And I said, actually, I disagree with that. I think you should just follow your gut, because obviously I would do that. I think that's a great idea.
What did you do?
Like a 7 and a 9 for her ends, because she would be a
No, for
strawberry
her
blonde,
root.
and then it was a 6. And it looked perfect. Like, she posted it. It looked great.
See, she didn't send it to me to post.
I need to start doing it. I'm
You
sorry.
really do. You're not on our page almost at all because you don't send me stuff to post. So people are
Just
gonna
like a
call,
whole, like,
and I'm gonna,
document.
you can't, no, you do. Bree does that. She'll forget and she'll send me like a ton for a month, and then I'll slowly post them. So it's not all one person. Or Leilani will send me a few clients, and if you notice, I never post them all together because then I can post it later. Because I don't like posting Leilani, or
No.
Melissa. It's like I like it to be scattered with each
Oh, and another thing,
person.
she was telling me,
This one.
she was like, that haircut you did, let's talk about it. And she's like, just so you know, she was threatening social media, you cannot, she's like, you just need to learn how to say no whenever clients come in
Part
hard.
of me feels like that's part of Bree.
Warning,
What's the word? Yes. So she went through that. She had people treat her that way.
And May, like yesterday, because I was talking to May about it, because May was like, listen, like, shit happens. And she's like, do not ever feel bad, do not think you're gonna just.
Nope.
Don't message her about it, but give her some extra love this week. Okay? She like messaged me crying, and like this camera, the battery's dead, so I didn't notice, but I saw on the outdoor camera. Which I need to replace that right now. Thank you. Great. She's like, just don't pay attention to what you see on the camera. I'm just having a hard time, and so then I was like, what? Like,
And now you
go
look
look
at
at
the
the camera, and I'm like looking, and then I asked, and she said that, so.
And you know what? Like, Mason, I texted her this morning, and like, obviously, like, I don't know anything, so I'm like, hey, like, can I do this?
You can come with us, Rosie.
I forgot it was, you know,
You can come hang out with us.
so all my shit is
I'm
here,
good.
so I only needed one thing, but I took a bunch of stuff, but put it all back. So
Yeah.
I was like, I will refund you for everything, like, whatever I use, like, I'll give you a whole new bottle if I use it. I didn't use any of her stuff, I used all my stuff except one CPR, so I'm gonna buy her.
I think I have orange. I might.
Well,
I
mean,
did. Havana orange.
she used mine, so I still have to send you money, like, I have to send you a request for the 2 things I gave you, cause you used the CPR and the CPR.
I am such a big fan. I'm like, so,
Yeah.
and I want to find a way to like tell Bree this nicely, because it's like, if you use somebody's stuff, I don't care if you use a half a tube. I don't care. Give them a new fucking tube. If you're going in and using somebody's stuff, I'll take the half tube that I used, keep it, and give you a whole brand new tube. Except for your colors. I don't buy your fucking color. I'll give you $10. Yeah. No, but I have no problem ordering stuff. If you do need to put in an order this week, we can do it together. If not, you're fine.
I need to
I can
write
wait till
down
next
my-
week.
Shady King sale. June 9th.
8th and 9th or 9th and 10th. One of those two.
It's the 9th and something.
Yes, one or the other. He's coming for a class for like a product knowledge class.
That's fine.
And so then we're gonna start carrying some resolutions
No.
to have, which would be nice for our clients, I think, just because it's a little different. Is that your client, Rosie?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Let me take my child that's crying. Where are you here for?
Leilani.
Let me put these in.
Who are you mad at? You're hungry again, aren't you? You just
She is. She's constantly hungry. She never stops
You
eating.
cluster feeder.
Yes. It's like you're a month old.
I just needed
It's like you're a whole month old. You love your Rosie though. It took you a long time to cry.
Because I'll be in her dancing
I saw you.
and bouncing with her.
Hi.
What am I not?
That's my favorite, is when you kiss them and they kiss back. They're not really kissing, they're trying to eat.
I see you all the time at 7-Eleven.
Yes. I own this place.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me that before.
That's why I recognize you. I I knew I recognized you.
Yes, bro. I'm going there right now. I didn't get to go early.
I swear to God, I feel so bad.
I saw your grandma. I'm moving here. I'll be going in.
Are they super busy?
So busy right now, and they don't have anyone there. They have like 6 people there, and they're.
Because it's a holiday. Do they pay you guys time and a half?
Isn't
that like a federal thing or something?
They told us.
No, she
If we didn't find out for this year, they actually fired our manager because he was like advocating for our rights. He's advocating for.
Who got fired?
Z. His name was Z, and he was our manager. What did he look like? He was kind of like, he was a tall, strong guy. He had like kind of like short, like blonde hair, with a mustache.
Do they have everybody hired on as part-time, but they give you full-time hours?
Yes.
That's why. They don't have to pay you holiday pay or time and a half if
See,
you're
I'm from
part-time.
California where this shit doesn't
They
happen.
told us that
You get sued.
They put you on as part-time, but then they give you full-time hours.
Last year we did get paid for it, and then this year they didn't tell us.
Well, they
They
started.
started our paycheck for Christmas because we all worked Christmas Eve, thinking we were gonna get paid more, and then we got our paychecks back and we didn't get it, and so we all started texting the owner, and we're like, hey girls, where's your holiday pay? We got it last year, and she's like, you guys don't get holiday pay.
Where do we agree? Like,
I
no,
know,
we
still
changed our
there.
contract.
No, I still work there.
Can I ask you, how long do you work there?
I worked there for like 2.5 years. They have sent me all around, so I worked in the Summit, Olathe, and
Do you make different at each one?
but it kind of depends, but we make less than minimum wage right now at Sunburn.
What?
What the fuck?
That's
And
illegal.
they just raised our prices as well for all their drinks,
That's illegal.
which is crazy as well.
How do you make less than minimum wage?
We make $12.50 an hour.
That's
Minimum
illegal.
Why?
wage is 13 because we get paid tips.
No.
No.
Hell
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not a
illegal.
thing.
It's still very illegal.
That's
Yeah.
not cool
But
though.
people that have spoken up in our company,
Why?
Yeah, that's
Right
illegal,
now.
for
So I was
sure.
gonna get a copy.
But you know what, Missouri right now is you can fire for whatever reason you want, you don't have to give an explanation kind of
Yeah,
state.
but that's illegal. If they all came together and did a lawsuit, it would be called a class act lawsuit. They could all get, you know.
just tip us, please.
And now I'm really mad. Yeah, I tip you guys every day. Not a lot because I'm poor too, but like, I still tip you.
Alright, what are we doing today?
I want to get layers. Because
Oh my god, I forgot I have a teeth, thank
Do
God.
you want one?
I have so thick, and then I just
Yeah,
want
but-
I should be on time today. I hope she's on time because I'm not
yeah,
trying to be
I
here
just have
all
like
day.
layers. I have an idea.
Well, just so you know, with those layers like that, you can have.
I can put them in their
that.
plate. Yeah, yeah. I just want some layers in there, and then
Alright, I love you.
just a little like, just a little trim up, and I will preface you. I have been cutting my hair for a minute.
Okay, you're good.
I'm not a hairstylist, so
I mean,
if
it
it's
is
janky, it's all
But
me, girl.
also, that also means she's here on time, so she's early.
So trim and then let
What?
Damn.